Example 4. If possible, factor x minus 7 times 5x plus 3 minus x minus 7 times x plus 9. You see x minus 7 as a common factor, the greatest common factor. When that is factored out, you're left with 5x plus 3, and you're left with minus the quantity x plus 9, right here. I never subtract, I add opposites. That gives me 4x and minus 6. All that is multiplied by x minus 7. Don't distribute and mess this up. Look at it, look for a factor, a common factor, greatest common factor, this quantity, that quantity. Write it outside of a grouping symbol. So in this case, I made it brackets. If you were to distribute, you would get the left side back. If you factor a quadrinomial, if you factor a polynomial with 4 terms, try, first of all, look for the greatest common factor. 2, no 2. As far as numbers are concerned, there's no greatest common factor besides 1. P, no P. P is not the greatest common factor. X, no X. X is not the greatest common factor. You've done your job. You look for the greatest common factor, which is important. It is 1, okay. What else can I do? How about pair these two? Oh, I could factor out a 10? Or not on this example. Okay. I suspect that I meant this to be 20, 10, 30, and 60. So if you had been given that, you look for the greatest common factor. This is 2, that's 2, that's 2. 2 goes in here, 4 goes in here, not in here. 5 goes, 5 goes, 5 goes. 2 times 5 goes, 10. Then you are left with the following, which you pair. You pair the first 2, you get a common factor of p. You pair these 2, you get a common factor of 3. Now when you factor out negative 3, this is positive, this is negative, because a negative number times a negative number is a positive number. Now take a look at what you have. You have a term here plus a term here. And in each of these 2 terms you have 2p minus x, which is a factor. So 2x minus p can be factored out, and you're left with p, and you're left with plus 3. So 10 times 2x minus p times p plus 3 is the factorization of this polynomial with 4 terms. Could you have factored, instead of factoring the first and the second, could you have factored the first and the third term? The answer is yes. You get the same result.